Nate Bud, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spider Loc, cuz. Nate Bud, on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Nate Bud, Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It was point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
The ills amongst us. So, at the same positive vibrational level, just like right now, we having this session. Am I evil because I'm planning murder on this thing that's buzzing in my ear? I cannot wait to end this life. I can't wait to kill this motherfucker right in front of y'all. And whatever it was created for by nature, it's just busy going about that journey. But a motherfucker like me can't wait to kill that motherfucker. Do that make me evil? So I'm still trying to be as positive as I possibly can.
Is the attitude.
Ajita. And right now, while we pushing all this positivity, if that motherfucker come closer to me, you're gonna see me murder it. Does that now stop my... Maybe it do, but just think about this. We gotta switch it up a little bit, because Madam Mika, on my mama,
Oh God.
Oh, shout out to Madam Mika, on my mama. She done let the cat out the bag on your boy HoNo Hunnid. She took it to a whole nother level. I need to get y'all perspective. So I it's only a 2-minute clip. Shout out to the Showface News. I don't know if y'all know who Showface News is on YouTube, but go tap into these cats. They two cats. They from the East Coast. They do commentary on a lot of current shit that pop up in our culture, and they got a real unique style. Reality meets comedy, and they be clowning. And I got these clips from them. You know, they covered this situation, and this is where I got the clips from. So I want y'all to go please follow up with Showface News. Them cats is hella funny. They keep it hella real. They don't give a fee, nah, ease, I eat nut. But they covered Madam Mika, giving more details on her intimate interactions with HoNo Hunnid exceeded what she formerly shared as far as the activities that inspired the song that will follow this segment. Don't get caught with your drawers down. We know about how she laid it out initially. And we also, if you go back to my very first time interviewing her, you see I put her on the spot. I was like, damn, yeah, you really in love with this nigga. And I was talking to her behind the scenes, politicking with her. And keep it a Google, she never denied she really was in love with Cuz. She just felt bamboozled because while she was in love, he kind of had convinced her he was in love too. Then he did the okie doke. You know, you can't judge no nigga for how he puts his line on that level. That ain't the issue. But if you're wondering where her motivation of being spiteful come from, is because that's how he played her. And then, you know, hell no fury. But anyway, the reason why she was so calculated in my assessment is how she chose to disseminate the information that she was in possession of. Is, for one, she was still trying to see how far she was going to be able to restore whatever she had with Cuz. She was sprung on Cuz. On my mama, she never shied away from that fact, never lied about it. That ain't nobody business. Okay, female sprung on a nigga. Woo, wop, wop, that's what it is. She say that. So anything she did, outside of making a good judgment, that's the answer. Bam. Because if you go all the way to Romeo, Juliet, Adam, Eve, being sprung, everybody know once you sprung, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, rationale go out the window. She already clarified she was sprung on cuz. So anything cuz when exposed that a female did at your request make you a hoe, cuz anytime you got a female in a position where she say she sprung and she admitting that to you, even when she think or know you trying to record her, you know you got her in that position, cuz if you're used to being that type of nigga, you know anything you say go anyway. So it's obviously this type of energy must be new to you based on the fact that you got some little public exposure or something. I don't know. But anyway, schminyway, she say she was sprung on cuz. But then she told us all about the, like, you know what I'm saying, the festivities, the finger stevities, and how she flipped and told him, come here, get over here, and how he enjoyed it, directed her to do so. And we remember, just look, if you think that there is a lack of honesty involved in what she's sharing, look how she, like, didn't just whoop. First she said, wow, I got something of him, and he told me I ain't gonna share. Background, she trying to balance the relationship. She loved cuz, or whether she loved cuz or not, she saw value in still being his boo versus not being. And she figured she was going to play it out all the way to the end. So, bam. At one point, she said she had a picture. They didn't believe her. She said she had a video. She released like a still picture from the video. Bam. I even interviewed her, told her what I thought she should do. She always said, I got more, I got more, I don't know, I should. On the back end, she trying to politic her hand. But look, this what she said lately. Excuse me if you got kids in the room, get them out of here. Don't blame me, blame Showface News for covering this. I edited them out as best as I could because they was clouded extra hard. This should be 20 minutes if we got there, all day commentary, but it's only 2 minutes. And it's just her telling her story. And this is them reacting to an interview she was doing with another cat. I think her name was Storm. So shout out to Cuz too for like what, cause it stay shit right. But so here and there you gonna hear a couple male voices, but this the homies reacting to her being interviewed by this cat. But check her out, and I believe her. But just imagine this too. Let me put this on it. Imagine being the sex tape sensei, king of everybody's private moments, having the audacity to be comfortable. Meeting someone like Hassandra, and when you get in person in a room, you want to talk to him about being bamboozled. That's the first thing on your mind you want to discuss with him. And then being comfortable, knowing what he's been bamboozled and all that, getting on the phone and want to describe what he considered to be a tape with the late great neighborhood Nip Hustle. And he got caught with his voice exposing that to the world, right? Then declaring that he watched it 100 times. He said he watched it 100 times. He called it a tape, and then he said he watched it 100 times. And be just imagine being the dude that you known for that, right? You moving Ray J and Kim K sex tapes around, got Kanye involved, De La Hoya. You just a freaky tape man, right? And you seen that apparently nobody else has seen, and it's true because you said so. Ain't not two people, not one person said they saw this shit on the homie Nip, except you. You the only one. We supposed to believe you, right? Imagine you being that dude, and then somebody we know you've been extremely intimate with, share secrets with, got you with your drawers down, photograph film, being feminine with a non-female on the phone, and then she say this, and you think, I ain't gonna believe her. I want y'all to notice how calm she delivers her story, how much details applied, and look how long she was disciplined when she said she had the video in the first place. Look how long it took for it to come out. And I apologize for how filthy this is. It's not my fault. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Or whatever. And one day he called me with, one day he FaceTimed me. As soon as I answered it, he was with a tranny. Yeah. Yeah, so he FaceTimed me. I was taken aback as well. And when I answered the phone, like, he had the tranny, like, standing behind the tranny, and he was, like, stroking the tranny, like, from like, leaning over the tranny and stroking him. And he was, like, sitting the phone down as he's stroking it. Like, when I answer, I see him putting the phone down and stroking the tranny. And I'm just like,
what you mean by this?
I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing at all. And I'm just looking, and he started like having sex with the tranny. And he like, you like this? You like what you see? And I was just like, you know? So the tranny, they having sex. He turned around, started kissing the tranny, pulling the tranny hair, all of the stuff. Like, they doing all this stuff. The tranny started playing in his butt with a toy. They taking turns doing all of this stuff. And I'm just sitting there looking.
No, nah, bro.
And I told people that it was some things that I never had interest in repeating, like I was gonna keep his secrets. Again, further into this conversation, you're gonna understand why I'm not keeping these secrets no more. The tranny was playing with toys on each other, you know, and then I hung up the phone, you know, after a while, I hung up the phone. And I didn't call him. It was awkward. I didn't call him. I didn't text him for like some days, you know? And then finally, he just called me on a regular phone call. And he was just like, what's up with you? You acting weird? And I was like, no. I was like, why would I act weird? He was like, I don't know. Like, you acting weird. I was like, no, I'm not acting weird. He was like, yeah, well, don't, he's like, don't go repeating my business to nobody.
I see in the comments somebody saying she lying and what made him feel comfy to show you this, all that. Look, oh my mama, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to try to figure out if she lying or not. The fact is, it's some people that believe what he said about the homie, what he saw. It's some people that don't believe him. Ain't no proof. It's some people that's gonna believe her. It's some people that ain't gonna believe her. So even if she lying, I don't give a cause guess what? Cuz lied on me. But just think what she happened to be lying about. If you threw a million pebbles in the motherfucking ocean and went to grab another one out in exchange, how many times you gonna come up with a female saying this about you? Why are you giving him the benefit of the doubt? What is it about him that makes you think he's beyond, above this behavior? He seemed like that kind of body boy to me. Oh, my mama. What make you think, out of everything you heard about him being involved in, he said he's watched what he considered to be 100 times. And then just think of the irony of somebody that was comfortable. Look, just think about it. You telling a cat that you know got bamboozled voluntarily for years. This who you telling on the phone. You watched this video 100 times. Come on, man. Look what you heard about them back rooms and them doors. You heard about them, man. It's crazy because Sandra talk about the Nori door all the time, and he always say, what door did you go through? Because I didn't go through a door like Bambada. He talked about knocking on that door and shaking the Vaseline hands over and over again. You was trying to go through the door before Nori even heard about or knew it was a door. You went through the door, and you just feel like a real, because you didn't score. And then you have been able to sell victimization in your next life, And people, for some reason, ignore. We have you right here upon this internet claiming to have been violated. And then we have you also, with everything else you declare that people actually, I guess, believe you saying, you say anyone who has ever been violated cannot be trusted to be alone with children. Yet we see you speaking about how you're such a good parent. I don't know how these realities can be dual. It's one thing if somebody else was to state this about you and you always denied it, but you claim this about yourself. However, you know, this is the time we living in, and when we keep it facts over feelings and we keep it at Google, it doesn't mean we're the majority, we're the most popular. Even Reggie Wright said he didn't see nothing wrong with HoNo Hunnid getting caught with his drawers down. I wonder if he sees something wrong with Madam Mika say what she saw now. And I'm just saying, like, cuz say he seen all type of That nigga say he saw me and said some shit to me he ain't never said. That's why I ain't got no problem with her getting on his head. True or not. But why or how can you doubt the truth of it? Do you doubt that we living in 2023? Do you doubt that this industry is Do you doubt that you just seen What's Up Mickey go out like how he went? What do you know about HoNo Hunnid? He has dysfunctional relationships with every single female he knows, including his daughter. And then he got a queerdo male seed. He beat on Clubhouse, politicking with, showing much love, respect, and fondness toward those type of people in real time. It's all recorded and documented on YouTube right now. You can go listen. Cuz got a whole community of them people that is his peoples. Matter of fact, I would stand out to say on Clubhouse, he politic with more of them than he do Pirus. I don't even think it's that many Pirus on there. But just because it's the subject above, I'm going to give it up. Y'all go on and show love. But in the meantime, listen to me now. Don't ever, ever, ever get caught with your drawers down.
Nah, they ain't got no nut with no whack ass in it.
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When I'm naked, I lay on my side, I lay on my stomach, I lay on my back.
No Hanes, Calvin Klein's, Fruit of the Looms, Mushroom Moon, suited up in the room, waiting to be manipulated, mounted and mauled. Madam Mika said, nigga, strip down to your drawers on the set. Must not have heard her correctly, cuz bit the pillow laying literally naked. Biggest mouth, bad girls Clubhouse, Pyru, belly down, booty up, buns out, lucky. She work with the creep and the duct tape. Freaky ass fetish film, one man fuck tape. Wiretap nigga, known to tip the laws off. Nasty on the camera with your motherfucking drawers
now
off.
You be screaming till you pass out. Who knew you did it with your ass out? Talking to you blue in the face. I'm just trying to take you to the bank, 2 to the face, 2, 2, 3 is a K, and K can't make you a real nigga. I pray for any nigga that deal with you. I shoot the Tommy off the hill, figure wow. This might have put you on the menu. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you. Big business what I'm into. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you.
Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down. Don't get caught with the drawers down.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, no need to warn us on one. Out lurking looking for a Vic. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the doors, notorious, is well known. Talk tough, but only gangsta on a cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Have you on camera, ass up, looking back. Somebody please tell me what kind of gangster is that? Thought you was a real one, but I take that back.
You a sus nigga with a team full of rats. Keep losing respect, you can't get back. I know you know some real niggas, but you ain't that. You a certified weirdo, I'm talking this and that. How you calling niggas out when you the same type of cat? Type of work popped up, and where the fuck you at? There's no smut on your name, nigga, what the fuck is that? Rock be calling hoes like, don't forget the strap. Waiting until he get his ass cheeks clapped.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
Whole new meaning when we say you niggas whack now. Weird niggas better check these whole bitches back. How you represent your hood, getting caught with your ass out. You with the industry, I think that nigga really trapped now. And I'ma take this out that I'm supposed to. You on Clubhouse, you should be on Pro Tools. I wouldn't sign to you, all your artists old news. Nigga think you should night, this ain't the old school. From North Cali to the South, nigga. We hate watching niggas crash out, nigga. You too old to be doing shit for clout, nigga. We ain't with the going out like a clown, nigga. You know you wrong, nigga. How the fuck you get caught without them draws, nigga? Hella old and exposed like, come on, nigga. Now that big U cosign is gone, nigga.
Whack 100, face all bumpy. Egghead nigga, mama shoulda named you Humpty. I dump thee, nigga, you are nothing. We all know the story, you the draws down, homie. DOE, I do my dirt by my loan. And don't let me catch you in Kentucky. KY Jelly probably all that you want. And I bet you the booty goon that Ray J was flaunting. I heard you a rat, that's why you like to fuck with him. Fruit booty nigga on Clubhouse, ass up with him. All that pop shit, and that nip shit, it makes sense why you in Cali watching Nip Dick. On Netflix, wanna be tycoon. Heard about that whack 100, Jeffrey Dahmer part 2. Draws down your new name, and nigga, oh the irony. Your face look like warm fish burned or the butt cheek. It's real rap, all facts over feelings. It's a hit on your name, and you know I'ma kill it. SBI say to get him. You know a nigga whack, it took 15 minutes just to hop on the track.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. They telling me it's a nigga laying on the bed.
Seem like it's you, Whack. You dig a lot?
Snake Wood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.